If it's winter time, technically, but it's been about 70 degrees every consecutive day, does that still count as winter or does that count as spring? Hey Cake Nieces, it's Marisha. You ever have so many ice cream cones in your cabinet that you look on Pinterest for what to do with all those ice cream cones? Why I bought so many? I don't even know. I'm gonna do something with them. I did some other ice cream cone cupcake. This one has more of a springtime flair because let's just be honest, it's about 102 degrees outside for no reason. Pretty warm out, pretty comfy. Gonna go to the park, gonna have a picnic. I'm gonna show you guys how to use Russian piping tips to make these really gorgeous flower bouquet cupcake cones. I'm gonna be using the green velvet cake that I used in the previous couple of videos because like I said, I have a lot of it and you're gonna see it. If you guys haven't done so yet, I'm gonna need you to please subscribe because look, it's a win-win situation for the both of us. Press on the notification bell. What's the point of subscribing if you don't get notified? Let's get started. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to create some miniature cupcakes using my delicious green velvet cake batter, and these actually fit perfectly into those cones, which you will see later. These will bake in a 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. So my mommy wanted to actually help me out in this video, so you're gonna see her during the beginning parts of the video, and then she's gonna phase out because it got a little bit difficult when it came to those Russian piping tips. And she just didn't have the time. She just didn't have the time. And now I'm going to color my frostings. I'm doing a pink, a purple, a coral, and white. You can do whatever fun colors that you would like. Here are my Russian piping tips. I'm picking out my favorite one. I love this one in particular because it's a springtime tulip. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. To make a really natural looking flower, you would just smear one color of that buttercream onto some plastic wrap and then your second color right in the middle.
It's really pretty.
I know, it's like my favorite new color that I've gotten. And I'm gonna just put some of that in the middle. When we put our frosting in plastic wrap, we can roll it up and then we can put that right into our piping bag with a piping tip and it'll make a really cool effect. I got little waffle cone crumbs in my frosting.
Oh, tasty.
So for this one, I think I'm going to do majority violet because violet's a springtime color and it's 102 degrees outside, so I might as well. That's a lot. That's great. Because these flowers, the piping tips are so wide that they do really use a lot of frosting.
Oh, okay.
I like your little braid. It almost looks like a piece of wheat.
I know. Thank you.
Braid. I like that.
Thank you.
You gotta really smack it on the table. There you go.
Oh, but I'm too far from where I need to be.
Oh,
Is that it?
Yep. Here are my cupcakes. And they are super mossy green, my green velvet that I just did a video of not too long ago. We're gonna put these right into our cones. They fit perfectly. So all you're gonna have to do is just take off the wrapper. Yeah. And you can fill your cones with anything. I was thinking like I could fill this with chocolate. Like I would definitely melt some chocolate. You know like how those king cones are?
King cones, yeah girl.
You fill them with chocolate like up to here. Nobody will be mad at that because they'll just get that cake, maybe a little bit of frosting between the chocolate and the cake.
Right.
And then just get some good chocolate.
Tasty.
White chocolate with sprinkles. Yummy. Just a whole bunch of things. Jelly beans if you really want to get like Easter funky about it.
Wow.
I mean, I don't want any, but you know, it's an idea. And then you want to put some frosting on the inside of the cone so that when you put your cupcake in there, it has something to hold on to. In life, all we really want is something to hold on to.
Something to hold on!
It's not a video of mine if there's no sporadic singing going on. Of course, when you cover your cone and your frosting, you do want to make sure that it's going to match the frosting that you're going to be putting on top when it comes to your flowers. Look at my mom. She's on the right side, and I already did her cone, so she wanted to look like she was doing something. I like it. Now, I'm not doing it here. I did it later on, but you do want to put some frosting on the actual cone, at least an inch down, so that you can make your bouquets look really full. What are you doing?
I was trying to make mine come up like you made yours.
Oh, okay. I'm pushing into my frosting, pulling up, pushing in. I have to kind of secure it within the frosting that's on the base already. It has to like adhere to something. Mm-hmm. And I'm overlapping.
Oh, yeah, okay.
These Russian piping tips look easy. They kind of are, but you have to be set up for success. My consistency of frosting at first was too soft, and I had to take out all that frosting and add confectioner sugar to it. You probably can't tell because, like I said, the weather was like a perfect 92-degree sunny day. This is actually that coral color. The coral is on the outside, and then there's some white on the inside with a little bit of pink. I took some of the frosting that was left over, the violet, the pink, and some of the white, and I actually combined it with a little bit of maroon gel dye, and I wanted to see what color that would make, and I love it. It's like a muted pink. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to use another piping tip, and I did put a little bit of white buttercream in there. It was supposed to be in the center, but it looks like it kind of squeezed to the outer edge a little bit, but that's fine. It still looks beautiful. When using these piping tips, you have to pipe in short bursts, and you also don't want to make them too tall in height because then they have a tendency to kind of flop over a little bit. Now, to finish off my bouquets, I'm going to make some light green buttercream, and I put that in a piping bag with a leaf piping tip. And for the lighter bouquets, I'm actually going to use this light green, and then for the other two darker bouquets, the violet and that muted pink, I'm going to use a darker green to balance that warmth. Hopefully you have some type of ice cream cone holder or stand, because I got all handy and dandy and DIY, and I made one out of a shipping box, and it wasn't bad. I used a Russian piping tip, which actually was a little bit too big. I would go smaller next time. And I cut out my little tracings. I then took some brown wrapping paper and just covered the whole box. Wrapped it up like a big old present. Then I actually went back over the holes and cut those out, and that was it. It's a big box, you know, for 6 or 8 little ice cream cones, but that's all that I had at the time, and it worked. And that is how we made these gorgeous springtime flower bouquet ice cream cone cupcakes. That is so much. I almost get tongue-tied just trying to remember everything. I would love to have like a little springtime birthday party and fill these cones up, all of them with something different, candies and chocolates and cakes and cookies. Oh my! Couture in a, hold on, let me get this together, flower bouquet ice cream cone cupcake. Bye guys. I think these are gorgeous. I think they make beautiful springtime desserts, and hopefully you do fill them up with some type of cake and goodness, because there is a lot of frosting on there. You want to give the people something tasty on the inside to balance all that frosting. Jaguar, you're coming up on me like you want to be my video, but when I pick you up, you better not complain. Hi, Bouquet. Hello. How's it going? Not bad. Alright, well, no problem. You're not being held hostage. Great. Now that was a good interaction. You didn't scratch me. You didn't scream in my face. I didn't have to smell your hot kitty breath. The cake needs to comment of the day goes to Courtney Pierce. Just when I thought Yo from How to Kick It was the funny cake decorator, I'm paraphrasing. You proved me wrong. I'm dying of laughter. Courtney, you don't even know. Check out my cake tales, specifically the stalker lures me to the house with the cake. Now that one had me cracking up. I'm acting like it wasn't me who did it. That thing was just crazy. There was so much more I wanted to say. There was so much more I wanted to say in that video, you guys. The person's name, I said Tony in the video, but it was literally like Tony sits with grass. Like it was something Brian eats with air. It was like that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. And if you would like to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. And if you actually really do want to be in the video, just put hashtag Cakenista comments, even if you spell it wrong. I don't expect everybody to know how to spell Cakenista. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all soon. I'm hungry. Go get something to eat, alright? Great. Bye, guys.